Hi everyone, and welcome to the Back 40 Feet, where we talk about suburban, urban, and patio gardening. And today I'm going to talk about what to do once you've harvested the bounty that has been in your yard or your patio. So my garden has exploded. You'll hear gardeners say that frequently in the middle of summer, that I have tomatoes and cucumbers, peppers, eggplant, zucchini, beans, everything coming in all at once. And I love eating them like fresh and some nice summer meals, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to eat all of those. So what I like to do is be able to process them and be able to, in the dead of the winter, pull out some of my processed produce and just recall the summer. So let's think about some of the things that you're able to do with your vegetables. So in terms of preserving your harvest, you have a couple of options, and it depends on what vegetable you're trying to preserve and what you're going to do with them. So first up is drying. There's a lot of fruits and vegetables that you can dry, and then it kind of is like fruit leather, or you can use it almost like you would a raisin and add it to some of your food. For the most part, I don't do a lot of drying in terms of my vegetables and my fruits. I do that a lot with my herbs. I can just think of other more efficient uses of the vegetables. That being said, sometimes you can dry some of the vegetables and put them together, and now you can make a vegetable stock. But drying is an option. Freezing is also another option, and sometimes you can freeze them whole. And these make really good ingredients. They're not always going to have that nice fresh crispness, but the flavor is going to be there depending on your vegetable. And then you can also pickle your vegetables, which I'll be doing another video on shortly. So it's really just what you're going to be doing with them. And you also want to look at different storage for your vegetables. Some prefer to be at room temperature. Some you can extend their shelf life by putting them in the refrigerator. Or if you have a root cellar, you can put a lot of your vegetables in your root cellar that will still be good for months. So I'm going to refer you to a book that I use all the time. I don't get any proceeds from the book. I just really like it. This is called Stocking Up. And what's great is that it talks about freezing, drying, pickling, and storing all of your different vegetables, fruits, and herbs. And what I really like about this, not only does it give you recipes, but it also tells you which type of storage each vegetable prefers. So, if you were going to do dried tomatoes, hi Jaeger, or if you were going to do tomato sauce, like it'll tell you which is better. So I would recommend the book. But as I kind of go through the harvest this summer, I'll try to point out pros and cons of different ways to store your harvest, which is again, vegetable dependent.